Hey everybody, this is Daryl, aka the D from the Simply Incredible podcast, and today I'm going over the Star Wars Galactic Icon variant covers. It's a set of 36 of them, and they were sorry about that. They were over, I believe, 3 titles. Star Wars, Darth Vader, and Dr. Aphra. I think it was just those 3. As we go on, I'll let you know. But it was also, they have covers from all the movies, and I think also, just some of the animated series. I don't think anything from any video games or any other books, but some of them, I'll be honest, I don't know where they come from. There's a few of the characters, and feel free to drop me a little note saying, that's where that one come from, because I love my Star Wars movies, but I am not one of those guys that knows everything about every character and everything like that. So some of them I'm going to kind of be like, I'm not sure where that one comes from. But let's get going. I also forgot the cover artist on these was Rod Reyes. He did the whole set of them. I actually got to meet him down in Charlotte last year. Yep. I had to think of what today was, and we are in January now, so it technically was last year in 2018. Really, really nice guy. And these covers were phenomenal. So, we start off with Rey, a resistance fighter. When I first saw this one, I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to try to get those. I love the covers on it, like the background that all the characters have, different backgrounds behind them, kind of basically depending on what they are. This one is a resistance fighter for Rey, and that is Star Wars number 41. This is one of 36. Next, we have Finn. Does it actually say? No, just Finn. I was looking for his number beside his name. FN something. Number 2 in the set. And the art on him, I think, is really, really good. And he did an amazing job with these covers. There, number 2 of 36, and then we're at Vader, number 10. Next, Rose for me. I remember when I was waiting for the next one to come out, I couldn't wait to see who it was, and it was Rose. I was like, really? Rose? This early in the set? Throw her like in the middle somewhere. Why you gotta put her so close to the front? But I guess these were coming out when it was The Last Jedi was coming out, so I guess that's where they came from. So this is number 3 of 36. Next, Poe Dameron, also Resistance fighter. I still have a lot of questions about Poe. I don't know. I know they've had another movie and he seems to be an okay character, but I don't know, something about this character. I don't know. Something fishy about him. How he just leaves Finn on a desert planet, and the whole time he's looking for BB-8, and he just magically appears somewhere else. Something's fishy about that to me. I don't know about this character. Next, now this and the next one is 2 of the reasons, and there's one more later on, that I did not like these as much as I was hoping. Because I was kind of thinking when I saw this one, General Leia, Resistance leader, when I saw this one I thought, oh, okay, so they're going to have the current one, then they will do one of her back in her youth. You know, back from the glory days, as I like to call them, of Star Wars from episodes 4, 5, and 6. They did not do that. So we just have the older Leia and no younger Leia. Which, it's okay, even though, you know, this is our princess, and Carrie Fisher, we still miss Carrie. I know I do. I thought great character, and she just brought life to Leia. That feisty character. So I was still makes me sad. It does. Still makes me sad. Number 5. Let me go before I start tearing up. um, Luke Skywalker. I don't know what to think about Luke anymore. Back in the day, loved Luke, loved Leia, loved Han, loved Chewie, R2, C3PO, the whole gang. Now I don't know what to think. But anyway, again, this is another character. I wish they had the younger version, but oh well, they don't. That's okay. But that is number 6. I think that's about all the complaining I'm going to do about these. Maybe. Next. Phasma, Captain Phasma. I was about to say General. Captain Phasma, the First Order leader. To me, a very disappointing character in the movies. Very disappointing character. So I really thought, you see this character before the movies come out, a lot of hype, and then where did she go? I mean, just felt like there was nothing there, no substance to this character. But I guess we still have at least one more movie to try to get something out of her. I hope you do. 'Cause the suit's just amazing. So we'll see. We'll see. That's number 7. Next, another character from the movies, Snoke, and I mean, I don't know. I don't know. To me, this is a character that they just kind of had, and to me had a lot of promise and just kind of was taken away. I don't know. I mean, I really feel like they should have really explained more about this character. I mean, they gave Snoke some scenes, but still, I felt like there was something missing from this character. Maybe they'll explain it in episode 9. We shall see. But I don't know. I could be the only one on that, but I just felt like a lot of lost opportunities with Supreme Leader Snoke. But we'll see. We shall see. Next. In my mind, I was thinking Ray. I was having a brain cramp. Kylo Ren. This is a character, I will say this, the first movie, when he was introduced, I was like, gosh, just kind of reminded me of Spaceballs and Darth Helmet. The last movie, even though I didn't like the last movie anywhere near as much, but I really thought that Kylo Ren's character really came around. So I'm kind of excited to see in episode 9 where Kylo's going from here. But I did enjoy kind of the ride from episode 7, episode 8. So we'll see where this character's going. But I actually kind of did like the turn a little bit, so to speak, even though it wasn't a whole turn. But that is number 9. 10. The other complaint about these, like I said before, I wanted an older, in this case, the older Han Solo instead of from Solo, the movie. Even though I think the art on this is really, really good, I would have rather had the New Hope Han Solo or Empire. They could have even had the Frozen in Carbonite Han Solo. I think that would have been pretty cool as well. But his character, he's just a scoundrel. That's all he is, just a scoundrel. Next, young Chewie. Even though you really couldn't tell young Chewie from older Chewie. Chewie, what can you say? I mean, I still have a Chewie, I guess, doll, I guess is what it would be, from back when I was a kid, and it was from, I'm trying to remember if it was actually from Star Wars or if it was actually from Empire that I got it. But unfortunately, his vest here, not the vest, but the belt that goes across his chest, I guess it's ammunition, I would assume, is not there. Unfortunately, through the decades, I've That vanished a long time ago. But Chui, still one of my favorites. Still one of my favorites. That's my Wookiee. He was Wookiee of the Year. Number 11 in the set. I know I'm going really long on this. I'm sorry. I'll try to speed it up. Lando Calrissian again. I would love to have Cloud City Lando. Even though I will say this, I thought he played the character really, really well. I mean, to me, it felt like a young Lando, and I thought that was pretty cool. I did think that was pretty cool. So, but again, I would rather have Billy D. Williams Lando, but that's okay. That's all right. Rod Rays, if you're listening, can we have those characters from that initial era? That'd be great. From 4, 5, and 6, that'd be awesome. That'd be great. Thank you. Next, Kyra. I think it's Kyra. Qira. I think Kyra. I'm not sure about that. I'm fairly certain she was in Solo. It's been a little while since I've seen Solo. I'm pretty sure she was in Solo, though. How many times can I say Solo? Let's see. Oh, she's also a scoundrel. What do you know? I guess I didn't pay attention to that before. We have a female scoundrel. He is. Yeah, okay. He's also a scoundrel. I wasn't sure what he was, but Lando, also scoundrel. Male and female scoundrels. I didn't even notice that. Did not know women could be scoundrels. Yes, they can. It's actually on the cover. Women can, in fact, be scoundrels. Next, this is a character. Gosh, I do not remember this character. Enfys. Is a marauder, I believe, from Solo. I think. Pretty sure from Solo. If not from Solo, someone let me know. Because I'm pretty sure it's from Solo, but I don't remember the character. But that we're up to number 14. We're not even halfway. Golly, I'm taking forever on these covers. I'm sorry. I'm talking so much. I apologize. Next is the Range Trooper. Yeah, one thing, I don't think they just have a regular old stormtrooper from back in the day in here. It's just the Range Trooper, and he's got kind of like a fur jacket rocking there. Kind of all decked out. We're up to number 15. The halfway point. Palpatine. Seif Palpatine. That was Emperor General? Galactic Emperor. Bad dude. I guess anytime you can just, shock someone just by making a weird face and get your fingers all creakily on them, that's pretty cool. Palpatine. It's funny. I actually like this character. I shouldn't like this character. He's a bad guy, but yet I still liked him. One of the harder ones for me to find. Excuse me. Darth Maul. For me, the biggest reason to watch the prequels, okay, just the one prequel, episode 1. Yes, just episode 1. I got to think, wait, was he in episode 2? No, it was episode 1. Great character. Was it Ray Parks? I think his name Ray Parks that played the character. Awesome. And he is a Sith apprentice. Great character. Him and another character later on. I just wish they had more time in the movies. It's frustrating, but still awesome character. Next, Grievous. General Grievous. What is he? Separatist. This is a character that I don't understand. Because in my mind, I'm thinking he's a machine, but yet he's coughing like he's got asthma or emphysema the whole time. So, he's part machine, part what? Spider, I don't know, but when he's whipping those lightsabers around, that's really cool. Really, really cool character. I also have a pop vinyl of him that looks amazing. So, where are we at? Number 18. 18, that's actually halfway. Wow, I was thinking 16. I was thinking it was 32. Thrawn. Grand Admiral Thrawn. Where are we at? Number 50, Star Wars number 50. I was thinking this book's kind of heavy. Thrawn. Awesome. Um, I'll be honest, this is another character that I cannot remember where he came from. I don't know if he was from the prequels or if he was from one of the animated series. Let me know on this character as well. I'm honestly not sure. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know on that one as well. Vader. Darth Vader. You know, I think throughout all the Star Wars movies, it's tough for me to like anyone more than I like Vader. I mean, he could just choke someone across the room. You know, if you just walked into the same building, he would go, "Hey, I know who's here now." That's pretty cool. Now, the movie between episodes 3 and 4, gosh, in my mind, I'm thinking Rogue One. I'm pretty sure that's the name of that movie. At the end of that movie, that to me, when he just went off, that to me was the Vader that should have been in more movies. Kind of threw the continuity off a little bit when he went from being just a bad dude, just throwing people off the ceiling, off the sides of the walls, just stopping their laser fire, and then when he walks in to the ship for episode 4, he's just not quite the same bad dude. And but that like 3-4 minutes of film to me is amazing. That's the Vader that scares everybody. Gives the whole Rebel Alliance nightmares. Love that character. Next, Tarkin. Tarkin. Again, in Rogue One, I remember when I first saw him in Rogue One, I was like, wow, that's amazing. A lot of other people gave it a lot of crap about the CGI. I thought it was actually pretty good considering, what they did with it. But that's just me. I know a lot of people, again, didn't like it. I thought it was pretty cool. And to me, one of the characters that really kind of stood up a little bit to Vader. Not too much because he knew better. Still, I thought he was a tough character, really good character. I'm trying to go a little bit faster, guys. Next, Old Ben. Ben Kenobi. I mean, to me, Ben Kenobi really set the tone for. Gosh, I hate to say A New Hope, but it's A New Hope. For me, it's always Star Wars. just Star Wars. Because when I was young, it was Star Wars before they start naming them, before it became A New Hope. So, but I really think he kind of set a tone for the Rebel Alliance. I really think he did. And still love the character. Sir Alec Guinness. I know a lot of people have no idea who he was, but he was a great actor for decades. And then he decided to do this little movie called Star Wars, probably thinking it wasn't going to amount to much. And from what I've heard, he didn't really understand what he was really playing in the movie. And then it become just epic and really what he's known for now. How cool is that? Qui-Gon Jinn. Great character in the prequels. One of a few characters from the prequels I thought that's good. I really liked him in the prequels. Again, another character in the prequels that just didn't last long enough for me. Really good character. Is it Liam Neeson? Was it Liam Neeson? Yeah. I think that's Liam Neeson. But I think really great character there. Yoda. The the other legend to me in it. You got Yoda for the good guys, Vader for the bad guys. That's my two characters. When he was first introduced, I was like, what is this little character? And he turned out to be the master, the Jedi master. To me, he was the master of masters. And Yoda. And when the prequels come out and he first fought, I was like, wow. Even though it was so CGI'd, and to me it didn't look that good, but seeing him out there spinning around, got that lightsaber going off, I was like, that, to me, still thought it was cool. Still thought it was cool. Just because, I guess at the time, he was probably still about, 700, 800 years old at the time. So there you go. Next, Maz Kanata. Interesting character. This was a character I think for the purpose did a really good job. Getting you from one place to another, giving you information about things. I think this character actually really did serve a really good purpose in the movies. So, I give her a sturdy high five on that. I thought she did a good job. Well, I mean, it's a CGI character, but still. Well, not completely CGI'd, but you know what I'm saying. But I just thought the role and what the character was pretty good. Pretty good. Next. All right, here's one of the characters. Let me know. I'm assuming this character, Hondo Ohnaka. I'm assuming this is one of the animated series. My guess, Rebels, Star Wars Rebels. If that's not right, let me know on this character. Because like I say, some of the characters I don't know as well as others. But I believe that's where this character come from. Looks really cool, though. It's like a pirate. I think that's pretty awesome. It says right there. He's a pirate. I was like, he looks like a pirate. Oh, yeah, he is a pirate. He needs a patch instead of the goggles, but, neither here nor there. And this right here, very tough one for me to find. I got lucky because I put it in my cart on Midtown, and I was still going through the week's books. And by the time I got around to check out, it had sold out. I was like, oh, no. I collected the first 26. I'm now going to miss one. No. I got lucky. One of my friends found it in a shop and picked it up for me. Thank you, Ricky, for that. I appreciate that, man. But this is another character that, along with Darth Maul, it made me so sad what little screen time that this character had. Such an epic character. And just wish he had more time on cam. Kind of a, it's like, to me, it's a horrible death, but people say he did not die. So, we're saying there's still a chance. There's still a chance. So we'll see if maybe he'll make another appearance somewhere. Boba Fett. And I just love the battle damage on his uniform. That is awesome. On his armor. That is awesome. That's awesome. Next, another one of the characters that I don't really know. This is Cad Bane, Bounty Hunter. This is number 28 of 36. I don't really know this character, so give me a heads up on this one. No, don't know who that is. Again, my guess is probably one of the animated series, but again, I'm not sure. Let me know. Next, Afra. Actual name is Chelly Lona Afra. When I first learned about this character was in the Darth Vader run. This Darth Vader run. And wait, was there another Darth Vader one just before this, or was this the first one? Hmm. Well, anyway, when this first character was first there, I was like, who is this character? I was like, that's a pretty cool character, Dr. Aphra. That's a really cool character. Kind of working side by side with Vader. So I was like, that's pretty cool. But this is an archaeologist. Maybe she knows Dr. Jones. Dr. Aphra and Dr. Jones. Dr. Indiana Jones. Next is Jabba the Hutt. We all know Jabba. I really wish Salacious was with him. Salacious, wow, I can't think of his last name. The little guy that was set beside him that was always giggling the whole time. Salacious. Can't think of his last name. Or maybe that was his maybe that was his last name. But one thing that's really cool about this is if you're of a certain age, like me, and you got to see Star Wars originally, before they decided to redo everything, lots of edits, a lot of special effects in them, extra special effects, that actually Jabba was actually a person to begin with. An actual person. Right there at the Millennium Falcon. Way back in the day. I think there's actual footage out there somewhere where you can actually see that. So, that's pretty cool. And, yeah, he's got drool all over him. Yeah. Next, I guess we got a run of bounty hunters and stuff. And droids. Number 31. We're almost there, guys. Again, I'm sorry it's taking so long. IG-88 bounty hunter, I believe from Empire Strikes Back. I think that's where this character come from. When Vader was trying to get the bounty hunters together to get Han, Luke, and everybody. There we go. Next is 2-1B, the medical droid. I think this is from episode 5, Empire Strikes Back. I believe this is one of the characters that was working on, let me see, who was it? I'm going through my Rolodex character, Luke. I think it was working on Luke's arm at the end of the movie, I believe. Maybe, gosh, was he later on in the movies and working on Finn as well? I don't think that's what it looked like working on Finn. Let me know on that one as well, but I think it's working on Luke at the end of Empire. This is one I also do not know. I do not know this one. L337, piloting droid. I don't know where this character was from. I don't know. Somebody let me know where this one comes from as well. L337, piloting droid. Next, BB-8. I think this was like one of the selling points for toys and all kinds of other things when the new movies come out. Episode 7, 8, and I assume probably 9 as well. Especially episode 7, one of the toy selling points. I actually thought it was a pretty decent character. I like that it's got lots of gadgets on him. Lots and lots of gadgets. But he's just like a kind of more updated version of R2, my favorite character, my favorite droid. And I always told people this. It kind of makes me laugh, but the movie come out in 76, or was it 77? I think 76 or 77. But one thing I always thought was really interesting, as we look back now, he was kind of the first DVD player. Not only was he a DVD player, because you saw Leia put the DVD into the slot. I think it's the slot's right there, actually. But it was also a holographic DVD player. I mean, that's better than Blu-ray. That's better than 3D. I mean, you had holographic images coming out of the disc that she put in him. I mean, that's pretty doggone cool. That's 40 years ahead of its time. And we still don't, as far as I know, we don't have real holographic 3D type of imaging that you can just display on something now, like he could back in the day. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. The old tin can. And last but not least, I know this took forever and a day. Last is, I was about to say Darth Vader, C-3PO, and I think he's got both gold arms in here instead of one red arm. Great character, great character. Gosh, wow, I was trying to think of who played the character. My first thought was, gosh, I can't think of who it was, but really awesome character. He was always kind of the scaredy cat of the group, kind of fraidy cat. Awesome stuff. You know, as I was sitting here going through them, there's one character that just came to mind that they didn't make one of, and I'm sure there's lots of characters that you guys can think of, but Dooku kind of popped into my head as I was going through. It's like, why was there no Count Dooku? Count Dookie. I was like, why was he missed? That's kind of interesting. And again, I wish they had done the main movies, episodes 4, 5, and 6. A few of those characters. I just thought that would have been kind of more appropriate, but still awesome books. I really like this run. I really do. I'm really glad that they came out with these. Rod Rays did an amazing job of this run. If there are any characters that you guys wish they had made, kind of leave that down in the comments, because there's obviously a lot of characters, not just in the movies. Jyn Erso, right off the bat, that I just thought of. Jyn Erso is a character that could have been one of them. What was the character's name that Forrest Whitaker played? That's another character that could have been in here as well. But lots of other characters that could have been in there. But let me know what characters you think they could have done, or maybe they can revisit and do some other characters. But that's all I got. I'm sorry this thing lasted so long. We're over 30 plus minutes. I'm so sorry. You guys have an incredible day.